In Bangladesh, most of the Christians are persecuted, and especially the converted Christians, they often face persecutions. And the young people, they are the most victims, because when they choose to follow Jesus Christ, they are being persecuted by their family members, by their siblings, and by their parents, by their relatives. They cannot stay home, they are kicked out from their homes. And the children, those who go to school, they're also being persecuted, and they are not treated well in their school. They are not treated well in their village by other non-Christian children. This is how our converted Christian children, youth, they are going through. Most of the Christian children are being pressured, discriminated for being Christians in their living place, in the schools, in everywhere. But in terms of persecution, when I say strongly persecution physically, or being mocked, or being treated negatively, it happens to the most of the converted Christian children. Actually, they face persecution, discriminations, and mocking in the schools, in the village where they live. I think in everywhere, all over the country, most of the Christians face the same way of discriminations and persecutions. But when we say strongly persecution, it is more in some specific areas, like northern part of Bangladesh and also southwest part of Bangladesh. These two areas is mostly persecuted the children, especially the converted Christians. And among them, those who have converted from the Muslim background, they are the much more facing such kind of persecution. Bangladesh Constitution has provided us the rights to practice our own faith freely, practice, propagate, and expand our faith. We can share freely. It is constitutionally that we have been given these rights. But in practical area, actually, things happen in opposite of it. People in the country, actually, they don't appreciate Christians. They always, especially the Muslim people, they always stand against Christian community. So written in constitution is different than being applying in the field, because when anywhere in the part of the country some Christians are being persecuted, the law enforcement, they don't take any right and strong action against the persecutors. Actually, there are a common people, especially the Muslim people, they persecute. Not only the specific group of people, but most of the people, those who are Muslim, they have a negative sense or negative perspective toward the Christian community. This is how persecution does not come only from one community, but it can come from anyone, anytime, and anywhere. Especially the one who are playing leading role of this persecution, Muslim religious leaders, those who are extremists, and those who are in power of religious-based political parties. These people are leading, and they are influencing the lay Muslim people to treat negatively, to persecute and discriminate the converted Christians in Bangladesh, because Bangladesh is a Muslim majority country where 91% is a Muslim and Christian is less than 1%. So wherever a Christian lives, actually they are surrounded by Muslims. So there is no place that a Christian can live safely. So being as a part of the community, we have to live with the Muslim community, and we have to pass our everyday time with them. So Muslims are surrounding us. This is why persecution can come anytime and anywhere. But those who are playing the leading roles, they are religious leaders, extremists, radical Muslims, they are the one who is playing. Muslim leaders, especially religious leaders and religious-based political leaders, they have their internal agenda to make Bangladesh 100% Muslim country. This is how they are working for it. And also they do not want any Muslim to convert to Christianity. They cannot tolerate if anyone convert from Muslim to Christianity, because they have a dream to make Bangladesh Muslim country. Still now, right now, in a sense, it is a Muslim country, but they want to make it 100% Muslim country. This is how even when any Hindu people convert to Christianity, they become angry and they ask, why you converted to Christian, why not to Muslims? After the reign of previous Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, instantly on that day, in the evening event, in many places in Bangladesh, the minority were being persecuted. Many of their houses being destroyed, completely destroyed, some houses being destroyed partially, and their properties being looted, and the loss of their business funds. This is how Christian and Hindus and other non-Christian minority community being persecuted. But at that time, in different parts of the country, especially in the northern part and southwest part of Bangladesh, most of the converted Christian families have been persecuted. Many churches being attacked, destroyed, and many Christian houses being attacked and looted things and destroyed their properties. This happened very commonly. And hundreds of families affected after the reign of the previous Prime Minister. It's been over 1 year already. The previous government fall, and now the persecution a bit lessened, but not still completely stopped. In many places in the country, especially in the rural area, still persecution is ongoing, especially being threatened, discriminated, and being pressured by the local Muslim religious leader. This is still going on. And many pastors and evangelists and church leaders, they are going through pressure and they are going through threat in their local place. Even sometimes our leaders, local leaders, they cannot stay at their home. They are being threatened because of their safety purpose. They just go hiding in some places. But in a sense, persecution seems to be a bit decreased, but not fully stopped yet. We have supported persecuted brothers and sisters by providing some emergency needs, foods, treatment, and for the children, schooling purpose. And also we supported them by trainings. We invited the victims in our SSTS training so that they will be able to handle the persecution situation strongly. And we also bring them for other our programs so that they will not feel lonely, but they will feel that they are one of us and they are being cared and they are being helped by the community. The persecuted people went through our program, especially the SSTS, and also dangerous faith training. After the training, they share their life story, how they learn about that. They say through this training, they come to know how to face the persecution, how to deal with the persecutors, and how to minimize the persecutions that coming from the communities. And also they know how to deal biblically with those people, those who are like coming to persecute them, and those who hate them, and also through those training, actually, they learn how to survive in a Muslim community. If we do not support to the persecuted brothers and sisters when they have gone through such a hardship, such a difficult time, they will lose their hope. They will be discouraged to follow in this way because these persecutions lead their life a very difficult way. They become isolated from their community, and they've been treated very negatively, and they don't have place to stay, and they don't have place to go, they don't have food even. in such a situation, if anyone do not stand with them and help them and encourage them, then actually they might lose from this faith. They might go back in their previous faith, because it is very difficult to survive for a person lonely, standing against the biggest community, Muslim community. So this is how they need assistance, they need courage, and they need also to feel that there is someone who is with me and who is praying with me. Not only the supporting, but also they need trainings, they need encouragement, hope, so that they can stand in such a situation and fight with difficult time. 2026 February is our national election that's going to be held. Personally, if I say, I don't have that much hope from that election, because the political parties right now in Bangladesh, those who are going to come in the power, none of them are really in favor of Christian community. In the past history, what we see, what we observe, from our learning, I personally do not hope that much. But if they change their mind, if they change their policy, then something would be happen better. But still, we expect if any political party which is democratic and not religious-based political party, if they come to the power, that might be a bit better for the Christian community, not only for the Christian community, but also for the other minority community. Molly and her son, Robin, they have gone through lots of persecutions. Last year, their house was attacked, their church was attacked, and they were forced to flee from their home and from their village. They went hiding for months, and after months, they back to their home. Then they find nothing in their home, but still, and they choose to follow the Lord Jesus Christ. Because of these strong persecutions, Molly's husband, he left from his faith. He renounced and he back to his previous faith, Islam. But still, Molly and her son Robin, they chose to follow Lord Jesus Christ. And they come back to their previous house, to their church, and still they continue their faith life. They are practicing this Christianity in their home and in their church. They are regularly attending the church, and they are closely working with their local church, and they are participating in their religious activities. Though they are going through lots of pressure and they are going through discriminations, especially Robin, when he goes to school, he faces lots of pressure and negligence and mocking by his classmates, and no one cooperate him, no one help him, even the teachers, he doesn't get assistance from them. But still, he is strong in his faith, and his mother. Molly and her son Robin's, their faith really encouraged me personally, and I believe also it encourages to other neighboring believers in their church members, because in a hardship life, in a difficult time, they stood strong in faith in Jesus Christ. They were being forced, they were being pressured, they were being persecuted, and they were being forced to renounce their faith and go back to their previous faith. But still, they remain faithful to the Lord. They are like happily accepting all kind of persecution. They are welcoming them, but they are ready to accept and they are ready to face any kind of persecutions that come just because of following the Lord Jesus Christ. This kind of a strong faithfulness and this kind of a strong mentality and understanding to the Lord Jesus Christ really encouraged me personally. And also I believe this same thing will encourage to other brothers and sisters.